The book, man. I'm excited. Share about your book. What do you got going on? What's happening?
Yeah, so we're releasing a book. We've never wrote one. We've had a bunch of different, I call them like field manuals, right? That show you like how to overcome objections, how to be a great salesperson, how to close, what are scripts that we use, because we talk all the time on the phone. This is our first real book we released, and by the way, it's called Total Recreation. Okay? It's very simple. What does that mean? It's a book that shows you how I went from being this guy that literally felt like I was better than most. I want you to remember, poison is better than most. Average should make you sick. The God of this generation is comfort. The God of this generation is comfort. I was better than most. I was comfortable, but I wasn't being the hero for my kids. I wasn't being the person I should be in business. Dude, I 50x'd my income. I want you to hear me out here. I 50x'd my income on this total recreation process. And so I decided to write a book on my total recreation, exactly what I did, how I did it, in every step of the way, how I totally transformed my life. If you look me up on old videos and then you see who I am now, you see my whole body's changed, body recomposition, mind recomposition, marriage recomposition, financial recomposition, everything's changed. And then literally on the first part of the book, it's total recreation. How I started, what I did, where I got pissed off, I was sick and tired of being sick and tired, I took action, exactly what I did. And then what's really cool is that on the back side of it, I put 365 days of actionables that are the exact same thing that I did, that anyone else in this world can replicate to create total recreation in their life. So basically, I took all the guesswork out of it, and it's God, it's mindset, it's marriage, it's your children, it's fitness, and then it's financial strategy, how to make money. I built it all into one. And literally, dude, my number one goal is I just want to get this book to totally recreate as many millions of people as I can so that they can max out human excellence, they can max out their potential, and they can break their bloodline like I did, or they can break generational curses like we did. That's it.
It's a blueprint. You have sat down, you and the missus, and put everything that you guys gone through, your actual story, and what worked for you. And someone like myself, 42 years old, who was also recreating my life, or someone 22, 23 can come and learn and do those steps to succeed. Bottom line.
Dude, when you read this book, you're literally going to want to punch yourself in the face.
Wow.
I'm not even joking, because you're going to be like, number one, first thing is you're going to be like, I can do this. Like, I can do this. And then you're going to do it. And there's the day you die, the day you're born, and the day your life changes forever. And that's it. And dude, listen, I said this to somebody the other day. They go, what's the hardest thing that you have in your life? And I said, well, most people would think I would say discipline, but it's not. It's regret. The hardest thing that I can imagine would be regret. The only thing that can bring me to my knees that will make me cry is regret. And I'll tell you this, if I could tell everybody, this book, Total Recreation, which everybody's pre-ordering it right now, but if they want to text the 918, there's a number to text if you want to
Please share. I'll put up my details on the bottom of the video.
Yeah, so it's simple. All you got to do is just text the word book, like B-O-O-K. Just text the word book to 918-210-0254. So 918-210-0254. Just text the word book, and you can pre-order it. And then they literally start shipping November 1. And by the way, I want to say this, like, I figure we'll be backed up for a year shipping them, because that's what's going to happen, because I've never released a book, and every day we get 1,000 DMs that say, when are you going to release a book? So I want to say this, text 918-210-0254, text the word book, and that way we'll put you in the front. And by the way, I want to say this, if I could show everybody what their life would look like 1 year from now, after reading this book, and just doing the actionables, people would fall down on their knees and start bawling. They wouldn't believe it. It's literally, listen, I'm going to say this. There's the life you live, and then there's the unlived life. And that's the one you were supposed to live. And I want to take people there.
Amazing. Drop the mic, buddy. I can keep speaking to you, and we will do a face-to-face. And there's so much to unplug. I'm going to buy 10 books and give it out to my audience and my friends and family. When is the book coming out? November 1st?
Yeah, we're going to start shipping them November 1st. The book's already getting printing. Look, Andy Frisella, I told you that book of mental toughness that he wrote. When he pre-released his book, it took about 6 months to even start getting people who ordered the book 6 months ago out. So we decided if we could do a pre-order by November 1st, in the order of which people order, that'll be in the order in which we ship them. And so anyways, I pre-ordered Andy's book about 6 months before he launched it. And dude, I was one of the first people that had it. And I'm telling you, I ordered a couple hundred copies for my company. Incredible book. Listen, Andy Frisella doesn't write many books. And when he wrote the book of Mental Toughness, it totally changed my life. I used it as a workbook. I chewed it up 1,900 times. I still chew it up today. And so I wanted to make a book that would be just as impactful as, because I'm not a book writer, okay? So if I make one, like, dude, I'm only making it for one reason, and that's to totally recreate your life. So that's why we said if there was one book I would release, it would be called Total Recreation.
Beautiful.
That's it.
Awesome.
That's it.